What's going on, guys? So today we're going to actually be having a little bit of fun today with the HackRF and the Portapack. We're actually going to be playing a few games. I got a comment the other day from Doc Geeko, who's getting a HackRF and Portapack and was talking and asking about games. So what I did was I actually just updated to the very latest nightly release just a few minutes ago. So this is going to be my first impressions. I haven't actually played all of these games. I played Tetris, and there's more than that. You even have Doom on here, Blackjack. Let's go ahead and check it out. So first thing we'll do is we'll take a look at the game section. We'll move on over. And we're going to try out some of these games and just check them out. All right, so look at that. We have Tetris, we have Battleship, we have Doom, we have Snake even. I have not played Snake since I had a Nokia, an old phone. Now, we also even have Space Invaders, we have Pac-Man. I haven't played that yet. There's Breakout, there's Dino Game, there's Blackjack. Let's go ahead and let's get started. I haven't played Tetris in a while, so I'm going to have to remember how to control it. But let's go ahead and just see how they are. So we'll go ahead, we'll start with level 1 since I don't even remember which buttons to press. So watch me lose some games here. This is an easy one. Okay, and so I'm pushing over left, and then I can make it go faster down with the down button here. Alright, so what we want to do, the object, if you're not familiar with Tetris, what you're trying to do is you're trying to line them up. And every line you get of these blocks all the way across, it's going to break that line. So that's the object, is to continually, bring these completion lines. And we will start with this. And we got our first one. Nice. So I'm just going to do a quick look at each one today, just to kind of show you guys what we can do. You can have even more fun with your Portapack with things like this. Pretty cool. You gotta hand it to the people working on the Mayhem Firmware, all the contributors. They really have done some great work on this thing. It's even more fun than just a radio. You can play games. We'll go ahead and put this one over here. Now, I don't remember. Okay, there we go. So you turn this knob, you can actually shift the positioning of them. So then I'll go down. There we go, broke another. All right, let's see, which should we do on this one? I think we'll go with that. Now, I'm not going to be playing long games of any of this because I want to show you all of them, at least an initial look at them. Oops. All right, so you can see that we have Tetris. Let's go ahead and get out of this. So you can reset it with the right button here on the front end. I'm going to see if I can adjust my brightness and everything, so we can see it a little better. See the screen a little better. Alright, that might not have done much. But, you know what? I'm trying not to get too much glare on this. Alright. So this is the nightly release. If you decide to update to this, one thing you should know is it's going to be extremely unstable. But it gives you a nice look ahead. So if you want to take a look at what apps are being developed, what's coming out, you can go ahead and update to the nightly release. Now we can go through all these. This is in the receive section, and then you have a second page. So once you hit over far enough one more time, and we get our next page of items. So it's super cool that now they've expanded into the SD card. So the SD card, what that allows is additional applications to be created. So it's no longer limited to the internal memory on the Portapack and HackRF. So that's pretty cool. So this means it's really unlimited at this point because it is now expanded into the storage of the micro SD card. So that's just a few things. Another thing that I saw was cool. I didn't notice, I haven't used my HackRF and Portapack in a while, but it also even has this, which is pretty cool. So you could receive satellite imagery with this, and you can see it's printing out. Now, of course, you got to get everything set up and tuned properly with the satellites and all of that, which you can look up all that online for your area. But let's go ahead and get out of there. Let's get back to what we started on. We may check out some of these other apps on another video. We'll go ahead and go back to the games, which is under the main section. And get the brightness up a little bit. Alright, so there we go. So I'm holding it at an angle to try and avoid this glare. Alright, we're going to go back to games. Now we have Tetris, we just checked that out. You can check out Pac-Man. Now, I have not played this, so I don't know what the controls are. I need to look that up, actually. So I have no clue how to play this one. Okay, we're going to get out of this because I do not know, but it is cool you can play, you know, Pac-Man as well. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. Alright, let's go to Breakout. Okay, here, this one even thankfully has the controls. I think that's very helpful. It tells you how to control it before you begin the game. So to move the paddle, we're going to use this rotary right here. And then to select and launch, we're going to hit this select button, which is the middle knob right here if you have the H2. Now, if you have the H4M, it'll be a little different. So we're going to go ahead to start. We will press select as it shows right here. Alright, so now what we have to do, we'll shoot that thing, and then, you know, obviously I haven't played this, so I'm probably going to suck. Yep, I suck. And I'm also doing this at an angle to try and avoid the glare, so, you know, it's actually not easy for me to see what I'm doing that much. But, you know, it's just to show you guys what kind of cool stuff we have on the latest Mayhem firmware. Alright, I suck. As you can see, this is my first time playing this game, but at least I know how to use it. I'll get better at it. I'll start playing around a little more. We're going to go ahead and get out of that again. Let's go and check out the next one and see what we got. So there we go. We've got Doom. Everybody loves that. Does your device really count if you can't play Doom? That is usually the standard of nerds everywhere. If you can play Doom on it, it's a pretty sick device. Alright, so what we need to do is, okay, I can move forward with this, it looks like. And I can turn with the right and the left. So what I'm looking for is the monsters, of course, because we're playing Doom. Okay, I gotta get this one. Gotta get this one. Gotta get him, gotta get him, gotta get him, gotta get him. Jeez. Alright, got him. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. This is fun. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. Die. Die. Die, die, die. Alright, cool. You're dead. Let's keep going. I'm trying to keep an eye on my camera while playing, so it's not that easy to do at a diagonal angle. Unfortunately, I have this camera attached to a lamp, so there's a heavy glare when I have it in front of me. But I'm doing the best I can to show you these games. Really cool. And I saw, you know, Rocket God, who also has a YouTube channel, actually. And the reason I'm playing this is not only that comment that I got from Doc Geeko, but I also noticed when I was looking at the firmware page, all these different updates that were being pushed. And I said, oh, wow, there's some new games. Got to check them out. So I got the nightly release, and here we are. I saw Doom, and I said, I have to do this. I used to love playing Doom. Still do. Still trying to get the hang of it, but, you know, it is the first time. Oh, is that a monster? Can't see. Anyway, this is pretty cool. I'm telling you, when I don't have anything to pick up on the radio, at least I know I have Doom. Alright, we're going to get this last one, and then I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to jump to the next one. Alright, nice. Fun times, fun times. Let's go ahead and see what else we can play. Next game. Let's see, what are we going to do next? Oh, Dino. Okay. This looks interesting. So I've never played this game. I've never even heard of it. Maybe I'm just not familiar with arcades. I don't know where the original game was from. And it looks like the only mode I can select is hard, unless I just don't know the button to press. So we're going to go ahead and hit it. So we're going to play the hard mode. So I got to remember, to jump and start the game, I need to press that middle select button right here. So I got to press this to jump. Now to duck, I'm going to press this down right here, this arrow. So this is to jump, this is to duck. Now I'm going to go ahead and try and avoid the obstacles, as it says here, avoid obstacles. We're going to see how much I suck at this one. Ah, got it. Oh. All right. Not bad, not bad. I know I'm going to mess this duck up. I knew it. My timing just wasn't there. But I will play this a bit more, and we'll see how good, we'll see how bad I can get, or how good. This is my first time playing it, so I just wanted to do a first impressions of the new games that are on the HackRF and Portapack, just so you guys can see what you can get. All right, I suck. Let's go ahead and try the next one. Let's see. You know, I do like Blackjack, so I do want to play that. So we did that. Battleship. What's this? Okay, naval combat game. And look at that. Is this a multiplayer game? I'm not even sure what to do about this one. We might have to try this another time when I have a chance to play around. It's got too many options. We're gonna check that out later. We might do another video when I get a chance to check that out, if somebody else doesn't get it first. So like I was saying, I saw also Rocket God, who is also a YouTube channel you can check out. They've done some contributions for games on the HackRF and Portapack. Did some porting. So you might want to check their channel out too. I looked it up and I didn't see anyone trying all the games, so I thought I would make a video on that. It looks like they have just a short video on 1 or 2 games. So I thought I would share the rest of them with you. Alright, so we did Doom, we did that. What's Space Invaders? Okay, we're going to try and figure this one out. Okay, this one, the rotary, is this one right here. This little knob is the rotary. So we can move our ship with this one. Now, to fire, it'll be select. That middle one right there. And then to defend Earth is the purpose. Okay, that's not instructions. Alright, so it looks like the mode is hard. I don't see any option to change the mode. So it looks like I'm going to be playing hard mode, or maybe this is just, you know, a beta game that they haven't added the selector for. So we'll see how it looks. Let's check it out. Let's see what this game's like. These are some cool old school arcade games. Oh man, how do I move? Okay, there we go. So I guess the object is destroy all this stuff. And I think it makes sense to go after the ones closest. Oh! Closest to me. And I am playing at an angle, so this is a pain. But it is fun. Alright, cool. I got the first wave. Defending Earth today. That's what we're doing on the RTP Tech Tips channel. Defending Earth. Alright, I think I'll just play this last one, then we'll try some Blackjack. Okay, let's go ahead and try Blackjack. I have not played these games, so obviously I'm going to suck my first time. But, you know, it is fun. It's fun to try this stuff out. Fun to have some extra games on my Portapack. Something I didn't realize I would actually have is games like this, which is pretty cool. When I first bought it, games was the last thing I was thinking of course. So, looks like the last one we have, it looks like. I think I got all of them. Breakout, yep. Breakout, we did that, right? Yeah, we did that. Alright, let's go ahead and let's play Blackjack now. This is the last game because it is the last game. Now, there may be new games. As mentioned, it's pretty cool that they have SD card storage for applications. That really does make it unlimited. So you're only limited by the storage you have. So if you have a big SD card, you could put as many games or as many applications, as many HackRF and Portapack applications as you want. So let's go ahead and try this. Blackjack. All right, love this game. You know, when I gamble, I like Blackjack. So let's see what's up. All right, so Blackjack, the rules. We're trying to get to as close to 21 without going over. So that is the purpose of Blackjack, whether you're at a friend's house or whether you are at the casino. So the point is you're going to get cards dealt to you. The dealer also has cards dealt to them. The point is you're going to ask to get hit again if you don't think you're close enough to 21, but you also have to be careful not to go over 21 or you lose that hand. So we even have the option, the dealer hits on, this is an example here. So if the dealer hits on 16, dealer stays on 17, pays 1-1. Okay, the controls, this is the important part. So select to start or get hit with a new hand or a new card. We will hit select. Left will be stats, rights will be to stay. So if I don't want to get another card, I will hit this right arrow here. If I want to take a chance and try not to go over 21, I will hit with the middle select. So that looks pretty straightforward Blackjack. So here we have it. We have a bet. We have a cash total of $100 to start. So let's see what happens. Oh, we can raise the bet. I think I'll stick with 10. Just start small on my first time. And then what do I need to do? Okay, select to deal. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit select. I'm ready to start. All right, there we go. We got a real Blackjack game going. Here's what I have, an ace and an 8. All right. So they have a 10, an ace and an 8. I think I might hit stay. We're going to see what happens. I won. Nice. Because I saw that I had the 18. I was like, or 19. And because the ace counts as 11. And then what happens is you add those together. The object is not to go over 21 or you automatically lose. So it's up to you how you want to play it. If you want to hit stay, like I did, because I was already so close, I had 19. So I hit stay because I knew if I got another card, so you're learning how to play Blackjack today. If I got another card and it happened to add up total over 21, I would have lost. So the dealer only got to 17. All right, let's go ahead and one more hand or maybe another couple. Do like this game. I think I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to go ahead and hit with this middle button here. We'll see. I got 15. What do you guys think I should do? They have an ace, and I don't know what else they're going to get. So I think I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to go one more. Oh, I lost because I bust, which means I went over 21. I got to 23. You can see the score right there. The add up. They got perfect 21. So I lost that one. But you know what? I'm feeling like a degenerate gambler right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to hit on this. All right, I got 8 so far, so that's nice. It shows you what you got now. So if you don't enjoy keeping track, it'll show you right there. Because it has been a while since I played Blackjack. But easy enough. You can see what you got. You can see, do you have faith in yourself to hit again, or are you going to bust? Are you going to go over 21? So I think I feel confident in obviously another. Now I got 18. I'm a little nervous about that. So I think I might stay. I lost. Oh well. It's the way the game goes. I'm going to go ahead and hit. I lost. Went over. I got 22 there. All right, whatever. So I'm losing my money like a degenerate gambler. I'm going to keep going, though. A little longer. We'll see what happens. All right. I'm definitely going to hit on that. All right, I'm getting nervous. I'm going to stay. All right, it's a tie. We both got 18 on that one. Try another. All right, what should I do? I should have done this as a live so you guys could tell me, should I stay or should I hit? But you know what? I didn't know how to play. I didn't know if this was going to be difficult, but it's not. It's actually really easy to play these games. Super cool. Definitely want to send a shout out to the Mayhem contributors here on adding such cool stuff to the HackRF and Portapack. Super cool. I'm going to go ahead and hit. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to hit. I lost again. I'm losing all my money. All right. Alright, I lost. I'm ready to lose it all. Alright, I lost. Ready to lose it all. Okay, this time I'm going to stay. I'm at 19. Alright, another tie, huh? So let's lose all my money, huh? Alright, we'll go ahead and hit. Lost. Hit. Stay. Another tie. This dealer's cheating. Alright. Alright, I won. So the dealer bust that time because they hit 25, which was over 21, obviously. So I won, you know, $10 bet that time. Alright, we'll go ahead and try again. Alright, I lost. Alright, I'm ready to just lose all my money, alright? Alright, there we go. Last bet. Am I up or am I down? How degenerate am I going to be today? Alright, whatever. Alright, I'm staying on that one. Alright, I lost. There it is. So that's some of the games. This is super cool, super fun to have those games, you know, when you're in between other stuff on the HackRF and Portapack, or you're taking a trip. You can leave your Portapack right on the USB charger. So you can actually have it powered up. If you're riding passenger in a car and you're on a long trip, you might want to break out your Portapack to play some games like this. So big shout out to the Mayhem contributors on this. Super interesting, super fun device, and even more fun now with all of these games. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know. I always love reading your comments. Make sure to like the video and share it with other people so they can see all this cool stuff on the HackRF and Portapack. And I'll be back later with another video on the HackRF and Portapack.